So let's get to the bars, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, for those who don't know, the first round is a toss-up because, you know, I had a direction that I wanted to go through, and I had a direction that I wanted to go to, and my first round was literally designed to go second. It wasn't designed to go. It wasn't designed to go first. It was designed to go second. And I knew Mike P was gonna take the approach of saying, you know, I brought you here. Welcome to URL. Welcome to your only battle that counts. I knew he was gonna take that approach. So my first round approach was to literally tell him, you didn't welcome me to anything. Get your gay ass out there. You didn't welcome me to anything. You can't welcome me to something that I created. That was the whole point of my first round. It was to tell him, you can't welcome me to something I created. Nigga, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even have a place to rap. So that was my first round. That was my whole objective for my first round. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't really even have a place to even exist. That goes for a lot of niggas. There wouldn't be no John John. There wouldn't be no B Magic. There wouldn't be no Clean Paper. There'd be no fucking Chilla Jones. There'd be no nobody. If it wasn't for me, there'd be none of these niggas that made it from the proving grounds. There would be none of them. I designed the world for these niggas to possibly grow in. So, you know, there wouldn't be no Chess. There wouldn't be no Saga. There wouldn't be no T-Top. There wouldn't be none of these niggas. So what I'm saying is, that was my whole angle in the first. My nigga, I created all of this shit, bro. Oh, there wouldn't be no conceited neither. I'm the architect of this shit. I created the entire world for you to exist in. That's my whole objective of the first round. I don't care what you say to me, Mike P. It don't matter what you say to me. You are only here because me. That's it. You're not here for no other reason. Only way you have a way to rap on this stage is because of me. So, from then, you know, from there, you know, once I got that out and I let the kids know, yo, your God is awake. The nigga that is God to you niggas, I'm here. I'm not asleep no more. I'm here. That's all you need to understand. I am here. Now, this is the biggest punchline of the battle. This is the biggest punchline of the entire battle that nobody caught. Make some noise if everybody here. Well, I hope y'all listening. That is the biggest punchline of the battle. That is the biggest line of the battle. I'm telling y'all right now. Make some noise if y'all here. Y'all here? Well, I hope y'all listen. So, we just talked about this. Where do these people come from? All right, so boom, you know, that was my objective. Yo, I really hope y'all listening, because I'm about to go there. I hope y'all listening. Yo, it's not about who got the first round. That's not even the option. The option is you have to watch battle rap from the beginning to the end. We don't have 3 rounds. Battle rap is not 3 rounds. It's not a 3-round battle. It's a 1-round battle and you get a turn. It's not a 3-round battle. It's a 1-round battle. You get turn to rap, I get a turn to rap, you get a turn to rap. It's just one big round when you really think about it. And my whole battle is one big long scheme from the beginning to the end. It's one big long plot. You can't watch it from round to round to round. You gotta watch it from literally from the beginning to the end. So, first round, you know what I mean? Mike did his shit. He heated up. He cooked. He had some hot moments. It was dope. Pretty dope. Second round, I told y'all in the beginning, we finna rap. We finna rap a lot. And we not about to rap for the stupid niggas. We gonna rap for Planet X. We gonna rap for another dimension. We gonna rap for something completely different as of right now. We gonna rap. We gonna rap. Now, I'ma just break everything down to y'all. Do you believe my second round was long? Who believed my second round was long? Like, extremely long. Because it was long. Now, I'ma just spit this for y'all. I'ma spit all this for y'all. I said, I write for my disciple growth. They saying this bird God. I done dropped more tears than the word cry. How you expect to see me in 3 when you don't rap with your third eye? Now, you got to think where we going. You got to think where we going with that from the beginning. You got to think where we going. Like, you got to think. I write for my disciple growth who said Mike was Thoth. Bird God. Y'all telling me this bird God? Now, if you don't know who Thoth is, you ain't going to grasp a line. But boom, I'm telling y'all, this bird God. I done dropped more tears than the word cry. Bruh, that should be self-explanatory. I shouldn't have to break that down. Alright. Now, how you expect to see me in 3 when you don't rap with your third eye? Alright. Boom. That's the beginning of the round. I'm telling y'all, I'm about to go there, Mike. You can't beat me because you not even here. We not even in the same world for you to beat me. So, I start the verse off with, for this verse, I wrote 432 screaming frequency, we alive. Now, this is like, I call this a palindrome. A palindrome. No, it's not even a palindrome. I call this, what do you call it? An antagonism. Is a complete antagonism. That's what we're going to call it. It's an antagonism. I'm going to tell y'all why. Everything cancels each other out. Just off that bar. For this round, I wrote 432 screaming frequency, we alive. Now, you got to think. I wrote 432 bar verses this round. This round is 432s together. Screaming frequency. Now, you got to think. 32 bars. In jail, when you get locked up, the bar count is 32. I don't know how it is where y'all from. The bar count is 32 bars. 1, 2, 3. The gate is 32 bars. I wrote 432 screaming free Quincy. My nigga Quincy is locked up right now. You know why he got locked up? Because he got caught with the fofo, which is called the 4. And he shot a nigga. One nigga got shot 3 times, the other nigga got shot 2 times. The 432, that's all for my nigga frequency. Now, you gotta go. For this round, I wrote 432, screaming frequency, we alive. Now, you gotta think. All of this is telling y'all, yo, 432 is the frequency, my nigga. It's the life frequency. This bar is an antagonism. It is bars inside bars that cancel each other out, that create new meanings. Just off of this line alone, Mike P is done. So, for this round, I wrote 432, screaming frequency, we alive. I came through with heavy sound. Now, when you understand, all of that is pushed. The 432 frequency is the sound. It's a good sound, alive. I came through with heavy sound. See greatness whenever God moved. The setup is the Metatron's cube. If you don't know what the Metatron's cube is, then don't talk to me. Now, we going back. The setup is the Metatron's cube. This is when I triangles with every round. The Metatron's cube, you got to go back. There's a flower of life. We talking. It's the whole flower of life. It's all the flower of life. It's the setup, the triangle, the flower of life. If you're not smart enough, you're not going to grasp it, man. So it's not that I'm going over the heads. It's just people in the world lack knowledge. That's literally it. It's not that I'm super smart. It's the truth is the world just lacks knowledge, bro. So the setups is the Metatron's cube. I'm not gonna break down the Metatron's cube. I would rather y'all just go Google it. Just go Google the Metatron's cube and what it means. Every setup is the Metatron's cube. This is when I triangles with every round as the pen cracked through syntax. A lot of y'all niggas don't even know what syntax is. Syntax is rule. It is government. It is government for writing. If you know what syntax is, it is government. It's government for writing. It's the set of rules that will not allow you to go outside of fucking writing a specific way. Like, you know how if you write a sentence, you have to write it this way? If you write backwards, you are fucking in the wrong for breaking syntax. It is the rules of writing. I literally broke the rules of syntax. SYNTAX. I broke the rules. I'm breaking through every form of syntax, bro. Shut up, man. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You can't talk to me, bro. I'm breaking through syntax. So what I'm saying, as the pen cracked through syntax, all the similes, enemies finna be omelets when I choose them for lunch. You know, it's not too crazy, but it's just, you know, to get to it. Pretty much saying, like, nigga, I'm about to, it's a wrap for y'all niggas. An omelet is a wrap. It's an egg wrap. The omelet it's a wrap. So, you know, enemies finna be omelets when I choose them for lunch. You think the wrap's random? Now you gotta think. The enemies finna be omelets when I choose them for lunch. You think the wraps? The omelet is an egg wrap. You think the wrap's random? Damn them. The energy I'm with is Infinity Gauntlet. Niggas Jews in the punch. Now you gotta think where we going with this. Y'all think I'm just talking. Nah. It's some Jews in here, a lot. It's a lot of Jews in here. You think I'm just talking. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Now, when you go back, see, this is what I mean. All right, so on Planet X, there is a small portion of Planet X called Amwit. There's a small portion of Planet X called Amwit. A lot of people don't know what Planet X is. There's a small portion of Planet X called Amwit. It's a neighborhood called Amwit. And on Amwit, it is a spot where they make punch out of jewels. Like they make a drink out of like sapphire stones, and they make a drink out of sapphire stones. They make a drink out of sapphire stones and out of like rubies and all that shit. They make a drink out of it. So Amwit, when you going back to Amwit, nigga, the energy Amwit is Infinity Gauntlet. Niggas Jews in the punch. This is somewhere else where we going with this, man. We going somewhere else with it. Niggas Jews in the punch. All right. Now you gotta think, it's Jews in the punch. Nigga, we birthed the fist. We going back to the first fucking fist. The punch, the jewel punch, the Infinity Gauntlet. Bruh, it is the first fist that has power to control the world. Who puts up the fist, bruh? Us. Black power. It is the first fist. You know where the Infinity Gauntlet came from? Who knows where it really came from? Who knows who was the first nigga to have this? Now we going back to Thoth, baby. We going back to Thoth, baby. Take your ass back to Thoth, baby. Take your ass back to Thoth. The Infinity Gauntlet comes from... Alright, we ain't gonna go there. But anyway, boom. First person with the hand ring jewel, planet control. It's a long story. Alright, the Infinity Gauntlet, we birthed the fist for Earth. It's just a purpose, miss. You know, we really gave birth to all this shit, but yet y'all missed the purpose of it. Y'all missed the whole purpose of everything. We gave birth to all this shit. All of us. But y'all missing the purpose. Y'all gonna get it today. We birthed the fist for Earth. It's just a purpose, miss. Nibiru clocked us. Now we giving y'all a little enlightenment. Nibiru clocked us, huh? We sat back and watched, but was it worth the risk? Clock watch, worth the risk? Ah. See, the key is his blood type. They didn't let this negative RH through the Stargate, but that was the first offense. All right, now you got to think. We're going deep. We didn't let him through the Stargate. The Stargate was the first fence. It was the first fence ever created, the Stargate. The Stargate fence. Stargate fence. We didn't let him through the Stargate, as in the fucking Stargate. Nabru, come on, come through the Stargate. Come on, we waiting for you. They didn't let this one through the Stargate, but that was the first defense for Osiris site. All right, so when Osiris fought them, they came. That's when it all started. When Osiris had the first war, when the motherfuckers came from wherever they came from, and that's why, you know, a lot of shit is the way it is. They came for Osiris site, but why would Iris light? And you got to think, man. For Osiris site, but why would Iris light? Iris, as in light, as in open your mind, open. You about to see. Why would Iris light? High aperture. Now this is where y'all got to think where I'm going with high aperture. When you understand apertures, who know what aperture is? Anybody know what aperture is? Anybody know what Iris is? Anybody know what aperture is? Anybody? We getting the picture now. We getting the eye of Horus. We going back to it. We going back to... All right, let me break down to what Iris is. Iris is the amount of light that will project inside the eye or inside the camera lens. The aperture is how much of light that can come inside of your eye. So, or not even come inside, it comes inside the camera lens. So, this is what the aperture line meant. Let me tell y'all what the aperture line meant. Why would Iris light? High aperture. So you got to think. In aperture, I'm telling y'all, when Mike said check 1 2 1 2, I'm saying 1 2. 1 2 is the first highest aperture. 1.2. So what you gonna get? 1.2. It's the highest aperture you can get on the market. So yeah, 1 2 1 2. I'm in here. 1 2 1 2. I hope y'all listen. All right. Right after that is the aperture is 1.4. So I'm telling you, 1 2 1 2. You want to go gun lines? I got 1 4 2. 1.4 is the next aperture. The next aperture is 1.8. Oh, okay. So you want to go? I got 1 2 1 2. All right. I got 1 4 in the building. That'll leave one of you niggas 8. Now, let's go up the aperture. The next aperture is what? 2.5 after that, or 2.8, I think. Oh, yeah, I think it's 2.8. So I go, yo, I got 2 8s. That, you know what I mean? No, fuck 1 8. I got 2 8s. What is doing? It's 2.4, I think. I think it's 2.4. No, fuck 1 8. I got 2 4s, nigga. Fuck 2 4s. Nigga, I got the 8. Nigga, fuck the 8. Nigga, I got the 11. As in 11. The 11 aperture, as in, nigga, I won. I won round and 2. 11. 1, 1. 1, 2 times. It's 2.5. Yeah, I got 2 5s. That's what it was. I got fuck 1 4. I got 2 5s. So, and then after that, we going upper. We going upper. So we going to 11 aperture. You know, 11 aperture. 1 1. Aperture 11 is 1 1. 1 1. As in, the battle is 1 1. 1 1. But no, I'm telling you, I won 2 rounds. 2 times. I won 2 rounds. Right after that is aperture 16. Right? I don't know what. Anywho, the aperture kept going, but we jumped to aperture 16. After that's aperture 16. I'm telling you that I won both rounds with the 16s. I'm telling you that I won both rounds, all the rounds, with the 16s. So you got to think, just for me saying aperture, you got to break all of this down, bro. In 16 lines, count the lines backwards. In 16 lines, you just died badly. So this is how deep we're going. But this is just a word. This is not a bar. It's just a word. I'm just telling you, high aperture, closed. So you go up and you close it. High aperture closed. So the bow can focus, as in the bow. People are like, yo, get out of here, young bow. So as in boy, people say bow as in boy. So the bow can focus. But if you understand, high aperture itself creates bokeh. You got to understand. High aperture itself creates bokeh. If you know what filming and photography is, you understand where I'm going. High aperture creates bokeh. Bokeh is the background. When I zoom on something and you know how the background blur out, high aperture close so the bokeh focus. But now when you understand bokeh itself, no, not boking, bokeh, B-O-H-K, wait, B-O-K-H-E-N, bokeh, or B-O-H-K-N, something like that, whatever. So the bokeh focus, but don't overexpose regrets. Now you got to think, if I'm focusing on something, if I'm focusing on something and the background is blurred out, if you lift the aperture high enough, you can overexpose the message, which means all you gonna get is light. If you overexpose, all you gonna get is light. If you overexpose, you gonna get light. Light is in this motherfucker. If you overexpose any picture, it's gonna be all white. You gonna get light. Don't overexpose regrets. Well, I'm on the cam snapping. Now you got to think, I just did a whole photography scheme into I'm on the cam snapping. This happened to be a tough picture, but these niggas still don't pose a threat. Now if you take a fucking tough picture like this, that don't mean you're threatening. Just because you took a tough picture don't mean you threatening. This is what I mean by infinity, bruh. This is what I mean by infinity. This is what I mean by infinity, bruh. This shit is infinity meanings, bruh. It is infinity. This is what I mean by infinity. You gotta understand the Metatron's cube. Every fucking round will connect to this angle. Everything is connecting. Every single thing is connecting. Every line, every run, it is all connecting. You got to think. Now just think about what I just gave y'all. And that is literally the first fucking 6, that's the first thing, 16 bars within the verse. That is the first 16 bars in the verse. And this is what I gave y'all in that short amount of time. Bro, you gotta listen to it. So the bokeh focus on overexposed regrets. While I'm on the cam snapping, this happened to be a tough picture. These niggas still don't pose a threat. Another snake, man. Now we going back to negative RH, bro. We going back to negative RH, right? We going back to negative RH. You gotta connect it back to negative RH. Another snake, man. At this negative RH through the Stargate. Oh, another snake, man. Worry about his reptilian and tail rattling. I diamond back up. Another life revived per. What's the holder? Anaconda nigga I am. I rap tight as hell. Serpent out of this world. Man, this shit is cold, bro. Now you gotta understand. You gotta understand. Another snake, man. Worried about his reptilian, that tail rattling. Another snake, man. Worry about his reptilian and tail rattling. I diamond back up. Snake, man. Reptilian, diamond back. Life revive per. Viper. What's the hold up? Anaconda, nigga I am. I rap tight as hell. Serpent out of this world. Serpent out of this world. Reptilian out of this world. Snake, man. Man, this shit is cold, bruh. Mike Pete died, bro. I'm sorry to say it. I'm sorry to say it. The man died badly. He died very bad. Very, very, very bad. Very. He came strong, but it don't matter what you talking about when I'm in this bad. It don't matter. It don't matter. A lot of niggas is saying Daylyt wasn't direct. I'm talking to this man, Planet. What the fuck you talking about? I know what Mike P is doing. I know how he's infiltrating the Euro. I know where he come from. I'm talking to this man, Planet, bro. So, man, this shit is cold, bro. What was the line after that? Man, this shit is cold, bro. Man, this shit cold, bro. They Philly goat how? He got a savant gift to ascend his profile. Y'all Philly a star kid. There's a box. Indigo, child. Do I have to explain that line? Are y'all too sleep for me to explain that? Are y'all too sleep for me to explain that, bro? Do I gotta explain that? Do I have to? Who with me, man? How many smart people we got in here, man? Who with me, man? Who with me? Who know what a star kid is? Who know what an indigo child is, man? Are y'all with me? Are y'all with me, man? You feel you a star kid? There's a box, indigo child. That got P split. An Unagi gift. I rap too wild. Can you copy this? It's a floppy disk. I knock out a square memory if you act too foul. Bruh. Come on, man. Come on. I knock out a square memory if he act too foul. Now here's the continuation bar. If he act too foul, save the bull. Floppy disk, square memory, save the bull. Too foul, save the. Come on, bruh. Bruh. Save the bull. I ain't giving y'all no more, my nigga. That's enough, man. That's enough, bruh. That's enough, bruh. I don't think y'all ready for this full breakdown, bruh. That's enough, man. That's enough for now, man. I'd rather y'all just continue to go watch the battle and try to figure things out. You feel me? That's enough, man. I'd rather y'all go just figure things out, man.